I'd like to get started with the learning activities, and to begin with it would be nice to look for already existing ones, be inspired, and maybe find some I can use for my own purpose. So I'll go ahead and click the list of learning activities here. And now as you see, I'm viewing the public learning activities. I can switch and view my own ones. Just below there's a language filter. At the moment I'm viewing the ones in English. I can choose to hide them and instead show the German ones and so on. Now a lot of learning activities comes in different languages, and it is up here where I choose the language settings that would determine in what language they're shown. And there's also a competence filter. Let's say I'm only interested in problem solving. I can click here and have the list of learning activities narrowed down to show only those that are related to problem solving. And to the right here there's also a different filter. At the moment I'm viewing iTech items, recommended items, as well as community created items. So if I want to only view, let's say, the iTech items, I would click this one and have it hidden. If I find an interesting learning activity, I can go ahead and view it to read more about it, and if it indeed is interesting to me, I can make a copy to my own learning activities, so I'm able to alter it. And the public learning activities I can even widgetize, meaning they will appear in the widget store, ready to be used in a shell. Now I'm viewing my learning activities, and these are here because I have copied already existing ones, but I'd like to create one from scratch, so I'll click Compose a Learning Activity. Now I need to give it a title. Let's, for the sake of the example, say to create a learning activity called map. Then I also need to give it a brief description, and I have further text fields down here. If I'm uncertain about one, I can always mouse over the small I to get a written description. Might be of interest to some of you that there's an optional button down here. I can click it to get access to provide further information, including the 21st century skills, so that I can click creativity if that is one that should be related to my learning activity. Let's move on to the requirements, technological requirements. It's divided into two: actual tools and more abstract tool requirements. Let's say I choose to connect actual tools with my learning activities. That one is divided into three: widgets, application, devices. And these are in here I can choose from those that are registered in the composer. When it comes to the widgets, you can see the same interface down here as you see when you go to the widget store. And let's say I would like to use Puplet for my learning activity. I just go ahead and click install, and then it says successfully selected widget, please save learning activity. I'll do that in just a second, but let me just say that I can always delete a widget or another tool here, and I can add additional ones if I need to. So I'll just go down here to the bottom and click the save button. Now you can see that my learning activity is here, map, and the brief description I just provided. If I choose to view it, you see the text I provided for one of the text fields, and you can see I chose creativity as the 21st century skill, and the Puplet widget as the only one. If I go back here, you can see I can always click edit. It means I can leave my work in progress and come back, edit, improve the learning activity. When it's finished, if I think it's of interest to other people, I can click copy to public learning activities, I also need to do that if I want to widgetize my learning activity. Of course, if it doesn't turn out right, I can always delete it.